Hi, boys and girls. It's Mr. Yates. I'm here with Ms. Garcia, and we're going to explain to you in this video the Ember Chapter 12 question of the day. We wanted to go over what the question of the day meant and what we're expecting from you so you understand better about how to answer this question the best way possible. First of all, like I always want to do, is I want to read the question today to understand what's going on. So I've got the question today up here. I'm going to move it up a little bit bigger so you can see everything. And I'm going to move it so we can see really well what's going on here. So I'm going to read the words. Tell which event in Chapter 12 had the most impact on Lena and Dune and explain why. Sometimes when I look at this, a word that a lot of the students have some trouble with is the word impact. So I'm going to go ahead and just explain what that means. What does it mean when we're talking about had the most impact? So let me just go ahead and circle that little phrase, had the most impact. For me, what that means is basically Lena and Dune are going to be seeing things and are going to be experiencing things in Chapter 12. Things are going to happen to them. They're going to see things. They're going to hear things. When it says an event that had the most impact on them, it basically means what of those things that they see and hear or experience will really change them, get them fired up maybe make them decide to do something different, maybe make them do something they wouldn't have done before, but it changes what they were going to do. What event in Chapter 12 will really have an impact, meaning how will it change what they're going to do in the chapter? What happens after that event? What we're going to do is then explain why. So the next part here is to explain why. When you explain why, you're just going to tell me what happened after that event that they did. I would write it up like this, so you kind of have an idea of how this should look. So we'll go ahead and clear out these examples here, or clear out these circles so you can not see them. And I'm going to go to a piece of paper here and just model how I would show this. So let me go ahead and on a Word document, I'll show you how I type this up. First of all, I would look at my question again and start working on the thinking how I'd do the answer sentence. It said, tell which event in Chapter 12 had the most impact. So I'd say the event in Chapter 12 that had the most impact on Lena and Dune was when and once I figure out how to type the word when correctly. So the event in Chapter 12 that had the most impact on Lena and Dune was when. And I'll see about that comma. So that in that space, I'm going to find an event that happened that I think, wow, after this happened to them, things really changed in the story for them. They really did some different things. They really became inspired to do something because of what happened to them. So I'm going to leave that space blank. So I want you to find that in Chapter 12. And then the next sentence you're going to be saying is, this event had a big impact on them because. And Ms. Garcia, were you, when I was saying that, what would you think would be, the event had a big impact on them because, what would they be looking for, do you think, when they're doing that?
So you're going to want to look for, where the story kind of tells you what they did afterwards. So not necessarily their immediate reaction as in they were shocked or they were surprised, they were angry, they were sad. You're not going to want to focus on that part. You're going to want to kind of focus on what happens next. You're going to want to zoom into kind of what actions they took afterwards, and it kind of explain this event had a big impact because, and you're going to kind of want to look at it from a point of view as a citizen of Ember, to where it really will, if you use that, because I don't want to give away too much, but if you want to really just listen to that, I think that will definitely help you guys.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. It's you want to tell us what they did after the event, not just how they reacted, but what they did. And if you do those things, if you tell us the event and then tell us how it had a big impact on them, what they did, then you're going to be getting exactly the type of answer that we're going to be looking for this question today for Chapter 12. And as always, if you have questions about this, email Mr. Yates or Ms. Garcia so we can help you out. Thanks for watching the video, boys and girls, and I hope you do your best on this. Bye-bye.